My name is Anna Miller. I live in a small town in Ohio, USA. My life looks simple from the outside, but inside it is full of feelings. I am married to David Miller. He is a hard-working man. He works in a hardware store near our home. David wakes up early every day. He drinks coffee and leaves for work. My mother, Linda Brown, lives with us. She is old now. Her hair is white. Her hands shake sometimes. She needs care and love. After my father died, my mother became lonely. I could not leave her alone, so I asked my husband if she could live with us. David said yes, but his smile was weak. That day, I felt happy and worried at the same time. In the beginning, everything was calm. My mother woke up early and prayed. She cooked breakfast slowly. She liked making eggs and toast. David was polite to her. He said good morning and thank you, but he did not talk much. I worked part-time at a daycare center. I loved children. They made me smile. In the evening, we sat together for dinner. My mother talked about old memories. David listened quietly. Sometimes he looked tired. I told myself, everything will be fine. Slowly, small problems started. My mother liked things her own way. She moved things in the kitchen. She changed the place of cups and plates. One day, David said, "Anna, I can't find anything in the kitchen." I said, "She is old. Please understand." David nodded, but his face looked unhappy. My mother also liked to give advice. She told David how to save money. She told him how to work harder. David stayed silent, but I knew it hurt him. I was standing between two loves. I loved my husband. I loved my mother. Every day I felt tired. I tried to keep peace. I tried to make everyone happy. At night, I cried quietly. I did not want anyone to hear me. Sometimes I thought, am I a bad wife? Sometimes I thought, am I a bad daughter? One evening, David came home late. He looked very tired. Dinner was ready. My mother said, "Why are you so late every day? You should find a better job." David put his fork down. He said nothing. He stood up and went to the bedroom. That night he did not eat. I followed him. He said softly, "Anna, I respect your mother, but I feel small in my own home." His words broke my heart. The next morning, my mother was quiet. She did not cook. She sat near the window. I asked, "Mom, are you okay?" She looked at me and cried. She said, "I feel like a burden." I hugged her tightly. I said, "You are not a burden. You are my mother." But deep inside, I felt lost. That night, I talked to David. I said, "We need to talk honestly." He listened. I said, "My mother is old. She is lonely. But you are my husband. You matter too." David said, "I don't hate her. I just want respect." I realized something important. Love needs balance. The next day, I did something brave. I called my mother and my husband to the living room. I said, "We are a family. We need to talk kindly." My mother spoke first. She said, "I did not mean to hurt you, David. I just worry." David said, "I understand, but sometimes your words make me feel weak." My mother looked down. She said, "I am sorry." That word changed everything. We made small rules together. My mother would not interfere in David's work. David would help her when she needed. I would listen to both sides calmly. We also decided to eat dinner together peacefully, no arguments at the table. That night, we smiled again. Days passed. Things slowly became better. My mother started knitting. She stayed busy. David became more relaxed at home. He talked more. He laughed more. I felt lighter. I felt hopeful. One morning, my mother felt dizzy. She fell in the bathroom. David ran fast. He picked her up and helped her. We went to the hospital. The doctor said she needed rest and care. That day, I saw a new side of my husband. He stayed with her all night. My mother held his hand and said, "Thank you, son." David's eyes filled with tears. Our home felt warm again. Not perfect, but real. We watched TV together. We shared jokes. We shared silence. I learned something important. Family is not about choosing one person. It is about understanding everyone. I learned that love is not loud. Love is patient. My husband learned respect. My mother learned limits. And I learned courage. Today, I sit on the porch. My mother is knitting. David is watering plants. The sun is soft. The air is calm. I smile and think, this is my family. Not perfect, but full of love. Moral of the story: true family life needs patience, respect, and honest communication. Love grows when we listen, not when we fight. If you want,